I never planned to meet an alien queen. I was just a mechanic on the edge of human space, living on Station Alios 9, a rusting trade hub that floated between star routes no one important cared about anymore. My days were simple: fix cargo thrusters, patch hull cracks, replace fried circuits. Dangerous work, sure, but predictable. Machines made sense. People didn't. And aliens? I'd only seen them on screens. That changed the night her ship arrived. It didn't announce itself. No docking request. No distress signal. Just a violent tremor through the station, followed by alarms screaming across every corridor. I was halfway through repairing a mining skiff when the lights flickered and gravity lurched. Unidentified object detected, the station AI droned. Impact on outer ring. Emergency crews respond. I grabbed my toolkit and ran. The ship was unlike anything I'd ever seen. Sleek, organic, almost alive. Its hull shimmered like dark water frozen in motion, cracked open in several places where plasma burns still glowed faintly. Whatever battle it had fled from, it barely survived. And then I saw her. She stood at the edge of the wreckage, tall and unmistakably regal despite the damage around her. Her skin was a soft metallic blue, her eyes glowing faintly like twin stars. She wore armor that looked grown rather than built, etched with symbols I didn't recognize. When her gaze met mine, I felt something tighten in my chest. "You are the one who repairs vessels?" she asked. Her voice wasn't loud, but it carried authority that made my spine straighten. Yes, I said carefully. "I'm Elias. Station mechanic." She studied me for a long moment. Then she nodded. "My ship is dying. If it fails completely, I will be stranded and hunted." "Hunted?" I echoed. She turned back to the damaged vessel. "There is no time for explanation. Can you save it?" I should have said no. Her ship used technology generations beyond anything human-made. One mistake and I could kill us both. But something in her eyes, pride held together by desperation, stopped me. "I'll try," I said. "But I need access. And time." "You will have both," she replied. "I am Queen Serelith of the Ethery Dominion. And if you succeed, I will owe you a life debt." I didn't know what that meant. But I knew refusing a queen, alien or not, was probably a bad idea. The living ship. Up close, her vessel felt aware. The moment I touched the hull, my tools hummed as if reacting to it. Internal conduits shifted subtly, aligning themselves with my movements. This wasn't just a ship, it was symbiotic, half machine, half organism. "Your vessel is alive," I said. "Yes," Serelith answered calmly. "It is bonded to me. It will not accept repairs from those it does not trust." I paused. "And it trusts me?" She tilted her head. "It does now." That made my hands shake more than the damaged plasma core ever could. For hours, I worked inside its glowing corridors, guided by instinct more than knowledge. Serelith stayed close, watching silently, occasionally placing her hand against the ship's walls as if calming it. At one point, a surge of energy knocked me back. Before I hit the floor, she caught me effortlessly. "You risk yourself without hesitation," she said softly. "Comes with the job," I replied, forcing a weak smile. Her grip lingered a second longer than necessary before she released me. As time passed, the ship stabilized. Its pulse steadied. Lights brightened. It was healing. But danger was coming. The threat revealed. I sensed it before she said anything. "The ones who attacked me will find this place soon," Serelith admitted. "They track my vessel across dimensions." "That's comforting," I muttered. "Any chance your people are sending backup?" Her expression darkened. "I fled without escort. If they capture me, the Dominion will fracture. My rivals will tear my empire apart." I stopped working and looked at her. So, you're not just royalty. You're the balance holding everything together. Yes, she said. And now, so are you. I laughed nervously. No pressure. The station's alarms suddenly blared again. Hostile vessels detected, the AI announced. Multiple signatures. Seralitha's jaw tightened. They are here. A choice under fire. The attackers breached the outer ring within minutes. Explosions rocked the station. Crew members screamed over comms. I knew Alios 9 wouldn't survive a real assault. We need to leave, I said. Now. The ship can move, Seralith replied. But only briefly. It still lacks full synchronization. I looked at the exposed core, unstable but functional. I can bypass the limiter. It'll fly, but it may burn out permanently. She studied me carefully. If you do this, you will destroy your only chance to remain here safely. I hesitated. This station was all I had. But looking around at the chaos, I realized something else. I'd already crossed the line. Let's go, I said. She placed her hand over mine. Then stay close. The ship roared to life. As we lifted away from the station, enemy fire tore through space behind us. The vessel shuddered but held together, slipping into hyperspace just as the attackers closed in. The stars stretched into lines. We were gone. Between stars. Hyperspace was quiet. Please video like and subscribe this channel. The ship drifted in a luminous void, its systems slowly stabilizing. I collapsed against a wall, exhausted. Seralith approached, her posture finally relaxing. You saved me, she said. And more than that, you saved my people. I rubbed my face. Guess I'm full of surprises. She smiled faintly. It was the first time I saw her do that. In my culture, she continued, a life debt is not repaid with gold or power. It is repaid with choice. What kind of choice? I asked. She extended her hand. Come with me, human. Beyond the stars. Help me rebuild what was broken, not just my ship, but my empire. My heart pounded. And if I say no? She met my eyes. Then I will return you safely to human space. With gratitude and regret. I thought of Alios 9. Of endless repairs. Of a life spent fixing other people's machines, never my own future. I took her hand. Show me the galaxy, I said. The Queen's world. Her homeworld, Ethra Prime, was breathtaking. Floating cities glided through glowing skies. Towers grown from crystal reached toward twin suns. Her people bowed as she passed, but their eyes lingered on me with curiosity. A human at the Queen's side was unusual. In the days that followed, I learned their technology, their customs, their politics. I helped repair ships damaged in border wars. I listened as Seralith spoke of rivals, betrayals, and the weight of ruling alone. One evening, as we stood overlooking the city, she spoke quietly. You have changed things already, she said. The council listens more closely now. They see you as a sign. A sign of what? That unity is possible, she answered. That strength can come from beyond our species. I glanced at her. And what do you see me as? She turned to face me fully. As someone I trust. As someone I want beside me. The air felt heavy between us. I'm not a soldier. Or a noble, I said. I'm just a mechanic. She reached out, touching my chest gently. You fixed what even my greatest engineers could not. You chose courage over safety. That is more than enough. Slowly, she leaned forward and pressed her lips to mine. The kiss was brief, but it carried warmth, promise, and something deeper. When she pulled back, she whispered, I will come back for you again and again if you ever doubt your place here. A new beginning. Months passed. The ship I repaired became a symbol of renewal. Alliances shifted. The attackers who once hunted her now kept their distance. As for me, I was no longer just a mechanic. I was a bridge between worlds. One night, beneath alien stars, Serelith stood beside me on the palace balcony. "You could still leave," she said. "The choice remains yours." I smiled. Funny thing about broken vessels. Sometimes fixing them shows you where you belong. She laughed softly. And as her hand slipped into mine, I realized something simple and terrifying. I hadn't just fixed her ship. I had changed my destiny. And somewhere beyond the stars, a future waited, one we would face together.